Vikings and the Chargers. Richard Bisaccia, the brand new Chargers special teams coach. They were off on special teams a year ago, so they bring in Bisaccia. And on the very first play of the game, Percy Harvin goes 103 yards the other way for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome, new coach. What you think the owner really wanted to say to him after that?
Yeah, Nate Kading, the kicker, got hurt too. Tore his ACL. Jeez.
On that play right there, so he's out for the season. And Mike Cyphers, the punter, forced to take over. Harvin, by the way, his fourth career return for a touchdown. Donovan McNabb, first pass, picked off by Sean Phillips. And so the Chargers are in business.
Okay, we're back even now. You give up a kickoff return, you throw an interception. Okay, now we're even.
And Phillip Rivers to Mike Tolbert, who had a huge day.
What a day by Mike Tolbert. I mean, he scored every which way he could.
Game tied up at 7. Adrian Peterson got the big contract. Eric Weddle did too, but he can't hold Peterson.
This guy runs hard. Every play, he comes to play, he comes to practice. He's a professional off the field as well.
46 yards on that gallop, and now it's McNabb to Michael Jenkins. And so Minnesota on top 17-7. Five's first touchdown pass as a member of the Vikings. Phillip Rivers. Scott Vincent Jackson.
Vincent ran a nice route, but when he broke Mike to that post, he didn't hit it. He didn't punch it. If he'd have ran all the way through, and Phillip Rivers got to hit this pass.
It's a 4th and 20. Remember, Kading's hurt. He can't kick field goal, so they go for it. Now look at Rivers going into North Turner.
No, he's saying it's like a punt.
Yeah, like a punt. I need a kicker, coach. Give me a kicker.
Third quarter now, opening possession. And a lot of eyes on this young man, Ryan Matthews, who was injured last year and admitted that the game moved a little too fast for him a year ago. But had a good preseason, 37 yards there. Matthews had 3 catches for 73 yards. Mike Tolbert!
Man, I told you this kid here, man, he played football today. He brought the physicalness to the San Diego Chargers.
It's 17-14 now. And this is Mike Cyphers punting. Kading's out from 40 yards away. It's Cyphers' first ever field goal, and he splits the uprights.
Sign him up.
Game tied at 17. Phillip Rivers now. That's a nice job.
It is.
To his left to
Bring the
Tolbert.
defense to you. Well done.
Not known for being mobile, but this guy has great pocket presence.
Tolbert's third touch of the game. Chargers on top 24-17. They get 17 unanswered points, 5 dropped by Antoine Barnes. Vikings are forced to punt. They had 4 punts in the second half. And now on a 3rd and 2 with 2 minutes left. Great job by Phillip Rivers. He was able to get these guys to jump off sides a few times on this final drive. And so the Chargers win the opener 24-17. The Patriots with their home opener, and the moment of silence for the late Myra Kraft. Is it Bill Belichick and Tom Brady taking on the Chargers. Tom Brady has won 28 straight home games, not including the playoffs. All right, 10-7 here, and they've got kicker issues. They signed Nick Novak this week here, but they decided to go with Mike Tolbert, and he was stuffed. Remember, Nate Kading out for the year with a torn ACL. Tom Brady making him pay right down the field to Rob Gronkowski.
Why does it always seem like Tom Brady has a lot of time to throw?
Because they protect him very, very well, and he's got a new center, too.
99 yards on that drive, and then Phillip Rivers here, picked off by Vince Wilfork.
Big man with ball.
And he will not hold it up.
Big man.
19 seconds left in the first half there on that interception, and it led to a Steven Gostowski field goal.
He locked it away.
Look at him.
Big fella's going to be done.
Covers it up with 2 hands. That's smart football.
That's first career interception for Wilfork. North Turner can't believe it. Pats up 20-7 at the break.
Nap at halftime.
Third quarter here. And what a job, Michael, the Patriots defense did on Antonio Gates.
Man, you know, we talk about it all the time. Bill Belichick likes to take away your little blankie, and he took away Antonio Gates today.
Sergio Brown with the pick there. Fourth quarter, 20-7 Chargers trying to come back. It's Rivers. It's a Vincent Jackson in the back of the end zone.
Good poise in the pocket.
Career
Wait
high.
till it opens up in the back on a scramble.
Career high for
14
Vincent Jackson today.
That's right, big day for Jackson. Tolbert stopped by Mayo, ball's out, and Rob Ninkovich.
What game he had
Why
last
is he
week?
trying to run backwards?
Yeah, but Tolbert, what a game he had last week, and then come in and cough up the ball this week.
And Tom Brady makes some pay to Gronkowski again.
Yeah.
Patriots went for
That's
two
a
and
big
got
target.
it. And Tolbert knows his turnover
They're going to capitalize on your turnover.
just led to more Patriot points. How about the grab here from Jackson? Phillip Rivers always putting the rock up.
He's got big receivers in Vincent Jackson and Malcolm Floyd, and boy, he puts the ball exactly where it needs
pay
to
that
be.
man.
28-21, but the Pats just keep coming. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, who rushed for 70 yards, 16 here for the touchdown. Patriots improved to 2-0. They win it 35-21. Tom Brady has already thrown for 940 yards in 2 games.
That's crazy.
Kansas City trying not to go 0-3, outscored 89-10 so far, taking on the Chargers. Chargers up 10-0. Matt Castle to Dwayne Bowe.
There's no quitting, Bo. I don't care what the record is, what the score is, this guy comes to play.
All right, they're 10-7 now, and then Ryan Matthews, who's finally starting to pay dividends.
His speed, the second-year player from Fresno State, gets to the pylon.
17-10, fourth quarter now. Chargers on top, 20-10, second and 13, and it's Castle to Steve Breston. 43 yards, knocked out bounds at the 1. And on the next play, it's Castle to Leonard Pope. And so it's
There's the Pope on
20-17.
Sunday.
Castle,
Get the Pope
he wanted to make sure everybody saw him.
on a Sunday.
He got flagged.
You can't take your helmet off.
All right, the
The
ensuing
Pope
charging
can.
possessions here. Chiefs here with no timeouts, so Phillip Rivers on 4th and inches wants to get the first down and just run the clock out, but they don't get it. And so here come the Chiefs, down 3. Castle,
Game.
let's go back to the Pope. It worked so well the first time, 23 yards. They're in field goal range almost, but Castle picked off by Eric Weddle.
What a
Panic,
play.
chuck it
Oh,
up,
wow.
and just got out of there. Bad decision by Castle.
Yep.
Chiefs gave him a scare.
That elusive victory at San Diego. Tony Sperano on the hot seat. 7 straight losses dating back to last year. Chad Henne in at quarterback. Dolphins' second possession.
Someone missed the call.
Chad Henne kept the ball. He's injured on the
Hurts
play.
his shoulder. Looks like he hurts his left shoulder, non-throwing shoulder, grabbing it, gripping it in pain. Come down sideways like that. I've seen that happen 1,000 times.
Taken to the locker room and did not return to the game. Next play, 2nd down and 9, so bring in Matt Moore.
And Matt Moore started off actually pretty good.
Charles Clay off to play action. In stride, 30-yard gain.
I don't know what to make of the Chargers.
I don't either.
But
But they are winning, though.
They are.
Because they normally
They
lose
are.
these games early
no,
in the
you're
year.
right. You want to peak in late November, early December, but
Hey, Dolphins up 7-0. Phillip Rivers looking deep for Vincent Jackson. Why?
And he almost missed him.
you know what? And that is such a difficult catch to make. As you're running and looking
What do
over
you
his
know
shoulder
about
trying to
that?
find that.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
right.
telling you.
You played receiver, so.
Chargers tied up 7-7.
That is a great catch. Don't ever,
Awful throw. Phillip Rivers just not the guy that.
We'll see if this is a better throw.
that's pretty.
Still a nice catch.
Another
That's
great
nice throw.
catch.
Great catch. Get the feet in. Look at that. And that's a difficult.
That's a big man tapping the toes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
42-yard gain to the 23. Nick Novak, 27-yard field goal. The
Big
Chargers
dog
led
gotta eat. That's
13-10
what
at
that
Oh, is that what he
halftime.
was saying?
Big dog gotta
Big dog
eat.
gotta eat.
Yeah.
Everyone be quiet.
Yeah.
Big dog gotta eat.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Third quarter on 2nd and 18. Ryan Matthews on the screen.
I like this
42
kid.
yards to the 5.
I like this kid.
He's due. I mean, you trade up, they trade up, I want to believe 12 or 18 slots or
moved
something
up
like
quite a
that in
bit.
the draft to get him.
Got to deliver.
Absolutely.
down
Look at
and
the chunky
1.
man with the dance. Come on.
Chunky man.
Chunky soup dance. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Rolo.
We take another look. Did Mike Tolbert get in?
Yes.
Yes.
Ball
Get
across the
Yes, he
plane.
did.
Yes.
Pretty
Ball
easily.
comes out. Yep. Now give me the dance. Oh, he didn't have the ball.
Chad Henne watching from the sideline as Matt Moore goes 17 out of 26, and the Chargers improve
That
to
game
3-1. Dolphins 0-4.
That game was 23-16 with just a few minutes to go. So
Yeah.
the Dolphins were in striking distance. The Chargers just make it too hard on themselves.
Broncos now taking on the San Diego Chargers. Kyle Orton, 5 picks in his last 2 games, and make it 6. Orton looking for Daniel Fells, but it
Can't
is
throw that
picked
ball.
off by Donald
That
Butler.
late, no
You can't throw that ball.
cross your body, cross the field. All the things that are wrong went wrong.
All right, 16-10, Chargers on top. Phillip Rivers chucking it all day. Malcolm Floyd, 42 yards.
Yes, he does.
No Antonio Gates.
23-10. Second half, it was Tebow time. Thornton benched. 26-10 in the fourth.
Even now, remember.
And now here comes Tebow.
We've seen this before in Florida. He just runs it in, scores
Great
touchdowns
play
with
call.
his legs.
Fans are going
Willis
crazy.
McGahee got the 2-point conversion there, 26-18. Kyle Orton being a good teammate here.
You really don't want to clap.
Next Chargers possession. Rivers hit by Robert Ayers. Andre Goodman now recovers here. The Chargers are trying to argue that this was a forward pass, but John Fox does a great job realizing the ball stripped right there. Yep. So it's a strip sack, so that's a fumble. And the play is overturned. And so the Broncos get the ball back. And then here comes Tim Tebow. Tebow dumps it off, sells the screen
He
perfectly
does. It
to
was well
Marino.
done because he had the blitz coming to his backside. He was aware of it and got the screen off just in time.
28 yards for the touchdown, 26-24. Tebow and the Broncos going for two.
He knows where the weight room is.
So Tebow looking for Brandon
A lot
Lloyd.
of time to work out.
Oh, man.
You got to have that.
Nice job, though, by Antoine Casey. Probably you appreciate that play.
I appreciate that play. That cornerback play anytime.
Got a little bit more anticipation. Got to throw that ball a little bit sooner.
High fives all around for Tebow, who gets back on the field here, looking for Brandon. Look at this grab by Lloyd.
That's a great grab.
Now, that's one thing Lloyd can do, man. He can catch a football. And he can catch those kinds of football.
But Michael, check it out, because it was ruled incomplete on the field, but they challenged. And look, gets the knee down right there. Doesn't need 2 feet if you can get a knee
One
down.
knee is equal
to
2 feet. Yeah,
You just learned
I didn't
something.
know you majored in math.
The
Well, look how he
eligibility.
brought that
I majored
ball
in
in.
eligibility.
19 seconds left. Broncos still have a chance here. Tebow,
Keep it alive. Keep it alive.
look at this.
Yep.
To Fells.
They believe in
31
T-Birds.
yards. So they get up to the ball. They
He gave
spike it
himself
with
up.
1 second left. So they got a shot.
All right, you got to keep it alive, Tim. Run!
Hey,
Where are you going to the end zone?
hey, what do I do? What do I do with this
Gotta
ball?
get it in the
What
play.
am I doing
Gotta
with
get
this
it
ball?
off. Tebow!
Knock it down.
It is knocked down. Chargers win at 29-24, but the Bronco faithful, they've made their selection. Yes.
Let's go, you guys.
Chargers.
All right, let's go.
Victory. We're ready.
All right,
Oh, there they are.
Rex and Norv.
slap it on the back.
They're
They made
back
up.
and
They
forth
made
this
up.
week.
Welcome
LT's
back.
first game against his former team. He's got tattoos in both
That
teams.
don't make sense. I'd have had 5 tattoos if I'd have did that mess.
All right, first
more
quarter here, and
baseball.
Sanchez hits Dustin Keller. Donald Butler just says, "Give me that rock."
What a play, man. That was just taking the ball from Keller like this, saying this was a great play.
37
Yeah,
yards for the
good drop.
touchdown.
You do on defense. Move, travel. You pack your defense.
Rex Ryan is stunned. The Jets down 7-3 now. Sanchez, what about this catch by Santonio Holmes? Lays out beautifully. But there's a flag on the play.
You can say what you want. You can get on him how you want to get on him, but he comes to play week in and week out.
Nick Mangold called for a holding there, so that takes the touchdown off the board. So on the next play, Sanchez looking for Plexico Burress. Eric Weddle got the big contract in the offseason. 5 years, $40 million. The pick there.
You wanted to throw that nice and high to Plex, against a smaller guy, but it was a little bit underthrown.
Everybody wants to see if they can take it back.
The lineman
know.
just catch Weddle.
Yes.
All right, here come the Chargers. Phillip Rivers. Antonio Gates playing for the first time in a
Yeah,
month.
that foot's feeling a little bit better. He's not back 100%, but it was good to have him back today.
When he's in the game, this is a different ball club.
His 70th receiving TD for his career ties him with Tony Gonzalez, the only 2 tight ends with 70 or more. Gonzalez is 92. Sanchez to Plexico Burress for a touchdown. That's that Chargers lead 14-10. Mike Tolbert gets in on his 3rd attempt from a yard away. And so it's 21-10 Chargers.
That's where the Chargers started taking control of this game. Here come the Jets.
Well, you thought the Chargers would run away, but then Sanchez to Burress again. Burress' 2nd touch of the game.
And this is why they brought him in, to go in the red zone and catch touchdowns. And that's what he did today.
In 4th quarter, Prime, this is what we're not used to seeing from Phillip Rivers. He's picks in the 4th quarter crunch time.
We're not. He's usually very consistent. I can't put that one on him, though. I'm going to put that one on that receiver, seeing that defender getting ready to take his head off.
He made a nice tackle.
Yes, he did.
Darrell Revis going 64 yards the other way. Now Sanchez to Burris.
Again, the tall guy in the back of the end zone now. Finally, Plexico Burris contributes to the Jets offense.
And that's Burris' wife with the 3 game balls for the 3 touchdowns.
Now,
Rivers
Rivers.
picked off again, this time by Kyle Wilson.
Yeah, Kyle Wilson did a wonderful job on this coverage. You can see Rivers didn't see him. He turned around and, man, what a play he made.
It's his 9th interception this year, most in the AFC. Sanchez looking for Santonio Holmes.
I don't know where to call.
Jammer called for pass interference. He, of course, was upset. 3rd and 1 now, and it's Sanchez to his left.
He played this
stops.
great.
And he goes head first. He's a tough guy to make that first down.
Okay, they gave him the first down. It looked like maybe the spot was a little beneficial, but North Turner decides not to challenge.
And he moved the chain too early.
That was smart to keep the clock running.
And so Sean Phillips gets to Sanchez there. So here comes Phillip Rivers. $1:36 left because Nick Folk added a field goal. But Rivers dumps it underneath. Ryan Matthews. Clock's ticking. 4th and 3, 11 seconds left. And Rivers just throws it out of bounds.
He had 2 picks already.
So the Jets get a great come from behind win. They score the final 17 points of the game. They're 4-0 at home, 0-3 on the road.
AFC West was up for grabs at Arrowhead on Monday Night Football. Within one corner, Matt Castle and the Kansas City Chiefs. They've won 3 in a row. Phillip Rivers and the Chargers 4-2, fresh off that loss against the Jets. And the story early, it was the turnovers here. Rivers picked off by Kendrick Lewis. Wanted Antonio Gates. It's Rivers' 10th INT of the year. He had 13 all of last year. Then Chiefs get it, and they cough it up. Dexter McCluster fumbles, recovers. Quentin Jammer. Todd Haley is going to challenge this one, though, Charles.
Yeah, he's hoping to get something back out of this one, and it looked like McCluster was going to the ground before the ball popped out.
That's what it looked like, but the call was upheld. Chargers ball at the 21-yard line, ensuing drive. Rivers picked off again, this time by Derek Johnson. That ball was tipped up in the air. 2nd INT for Phillip Rivers. Chiefs get it back. Look at this catch by the rookie Jonathan Baldwin. Finally active, finally healthy, finally playing, and finally doing this.
And this is what they saw on tape from Pitt, his ability to elevate, go over the top of a defender, and catch the football with that big frame.
And he brought it down, and he held on, and he talked to the camera, and the Chiefs led 10-0, and they looked good. And we go to the second quarter. Now 10-3. Ryan Matthews up the middle, hit by John McGraw. Kendrick Lewis recovers. First lost fumble of the year for Matthews. He gets a talking to. It was that kind of game early. What did the Chiefs do with it? Well, not much. Travis LeBoy hits Castle. Dante Hughes recovers. The play's ruled incomplete. Norv Turner will challenge. What do you think?
That goes back to the open hand rule, the empty hand rule, because I think they stopped him before the hand came forward. That became a fumble, and it was upheld for the Chargers.
Bingo. Call reverse. Now, what do you think of this one? What do you think of this one? Phillip Rivers to Antonio Gates. They call offensive interference.
This looks to me, and I'm a defensive back, okay? So I always love offensive pass interference calls, but it looked to me like they were both fighting with each other, and Gates ended up getting the call against him.
And Nick Novak would miss a field goal. We fast forward now to the fourth quarter. That's Jackie Battle, 19-yard touchdown. Replay assistant would review it, though. Rule Battle's down on the 1-yard line, so he'd score on the next play.
How about him dunking it over the top
You like
with
that?
the right hand, bringing it over for the tomahawk jam and puts it down.
Chiefs take the lead 20-12. Phillip Rivers answers on the run. Stop, look, throw. Vincent Jackson for 27 and a first down. 4 plays later. Do you know who Curtis Brinkley is?
We do now,
John
because he's a
Lovitz
running
said.
back from Syracuse.
Exactly. Get to know me. Curtis Brinkley, active because Tolbert's hurt. 20 yards down the sideline, 1st and goal. Curtis Brinkley over the top, oh my.
Looked like a fumble because it was knocked out at the end, but his ball had already crossed the plane for a touchdown. San Diego gets that, and it was the correct call. Look, as he gets to the goal line, watch him extend here, touchdown.
That
Good
is
call.
clearly a touchdown. So, you go for 2, right?
Interesting, because oftentimes I say don't chase points, but points were at such a premium, they went for 2.
7-11 left, they go for 2, and who gets it?
Curtis Brinkley.
It's
Now,
Curtis Brinkley.
did he get there? Did he get there? The official was right on the spot. Said again, the ball broke the plane. Take a look. There's the ball at the goal line, at the plane. Give him 2.
Right call. We agree. So 2020. Look at the clock now. Coming up with 4 minutes remaining. After a 3 and out, Phillip Rivers to Patrick Creighton for 19. First down. 4 plays later, it's Jacob Hester. So they're using all the backs. First down. Next play, now 16-yard line. Look at the clock. 103, 102. Oh, you're kidding me.
Quarterback center exchange. Something they do how many times per game?
Yeah.
And all they're doing is trying to get it in position to have an attempt at a game-winning field goal.
He could not get the center exchange. They were lining up to kick what would have been the go-ahead field goal with about a minute remaining. Rivers lost the football, so the Chiefs now have time. 37 seconds left. Last year, Kerry Colbert was an assistant coach at USC. He's back. 19-yard catch. First down, Chiefs. Next play, now 32 ticks left. Castle. Dwayne Bowe. He's across midfield. He's into San Diego territory, 45-yard line. They spike the ball. 12 seconds left. Castle. What do you do? What do you do? You throw a pick. Eric Weddle, who runs out of bounds. Oh, we are destined for overtime.
And that's Weddle's second interception of the evening.
Yes, it was. Chargers win the toss, but they go 3 and out. So here's Castle to Baldwin for 11. First down. Now 2nd and 8, 2 plays later, approaching the 45. Dexter McCluster is your wide receiver, is your running back, doesn't matter. He makes a move, he gets a first down. He crosses the 45, pushes down towards the 40. That's a 13-yard gain. Now the Chiefs get a false start. 3 plays later, it's Matt Castle to Steve Breston, 17 yards. He gets to the 30. Ryan Suckup is warming in the wings.
Mr. Irrelevant might soon be relevant.
You think he'll be relevant?
He might.
Jackie Battle relevant. 6 yards down to the 15. Todd Haley growing the beard for good luck. Does it bring him luck for Ryan Suckup? 30 yards, game-winning field goal. It is good. The Chiefs have won again. They started 0-3. They've won 4 in a row. 23-20 in overtime. Kansas City 4-3. The Chargers 4-3. And Kansas City controls the AFC West. It all came down to that Phillip Rivers fumble.
The Packers are coming off the bye. Meanwhile, the Chargers are trying to get over that awful Monday night loss to Kansas City when Phillip Rivers couldn't handle the exchange. Tied up at 7 in the first quarter. What is going on with Phillip Rivers? His pass is tipped, but Charlie Pepper is there. And Prime, where's the tackling right here?
One thing, and they should know how to tackle about now, the many interceptions he's thrown this year. One thing about the secondary of the Green Bay Packers, they know what to do with the football when they receive it.
All right, Rivers' 12th pick this year. Here's number 13.
Oh, what a
Tramon Williams jumps out in front.
Guys, I got to break this one down to you. Mac, you ran through many cover 2 coverages. Coach, you offense, many of these coverages. This is what Phillip Rivers saw. He saw Tremaine where he's back off. He's playing cover 2. Charles Woodson is in the slot. He's going to run. His responsibility is half the field. Tramon Williams doesn't have anything but the flats. That's number 3. That's the guy coming right through the flats. The linebacker's going to carry the seam. Phillip Rivers thinks he's playing cover 3, but he's going to jump it because he has no deep responsibility. Great reaction, great play, great disguise. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NFL.
Boy, that's a great read on the flats, boy. What a read.
Just like that, Packers on top 21-7. 22 seconds left in the half, 21-17. Rodgers to Jordy Nelson, 16 yards. It was ruled a touchdown on the field. Did a great job. Nelson did a controlling the ball. Even though it touches the ground, had control.
And he's got it. And Aaron Rodgers is the best in the league at throwing the back shoulder fade. He can put it on the money anywhere on the field.
All right, 31-17. Chargers weren't out of it, though. Phillip Rivers to Antonio Gates. Gates playing. He's got that bum foot. plantar fasciitis, but he's trying to play through the pain there. 31-24.
You cannot guard him with a linebacker. It's impossible.
Rodgers now to James Jones. They just got all these guys that can throw the football.
James Jones from San Jose State. Boy, this guy can do it all. He's got weapons galore, Mike.
Everywhere, Coach.
All right, then here comes Jordy Nelson now. Rodgers on his rollout. Look at your arm strength.
I tell you, a couple weeks ago when I'm spending time in Green Bay, this is exactly what these guys were saying. They said, Michael, we won't lose because there's no way anybody can stop all of our receivers.
Led to a Greg Jennings touchdown. Rodgers with 4 TDs on the day. Phillip Rivers to Vincent Jackson. Okay.
Long coverage.
45-31.
Vincent Jackson, a big day today, too. 3 touchdowns.
7:32 left in the fourth, and the Chargers go for the onside kick. Darryl Stuckey recovers.
Great kick.
So the Chargers are in business now. Phillip Rivers happy to have Vincent Jackson in the lineup for the second time today. Jackson gets behind all the defenders.
Here, Prime. Another blown
coverage. The safety's thinking the corner's going to do this. Corner's thinking the safety's going to do this. This is unlike the secondary of the Green Bay Packers.
45-38. Aaron Rodgers is going to be hit by Antoine Barnes on a 3rd and 2. And so it looks like the Packers are going to have to pump, but there's a flag on the play, and watch Quentin Jammer.
Big penalty right here because the Chargers will get the ball right back with 2 minutes.
Man, Jammer's tripping right there, man.
Call for defensive holding.
What was that?
All right, 2 minutes left here. And James Starks is stopped, so the Chargers are out of timeouts. The $1:15 remaining. 1-on-1 now, and it's Rivers on the rollout. Throws it back to Gates.
Get out of bounds.
All right, gets out of bounds. Chargers need a touchdown. 44 seconds left. 3rd and 10. Rivers looking for Gates. It's incomplete, but there's a flag on the play.
That's
Charles
good
Woodson
call.
called.
But guess what, guys? This is a great play change. And guess what? I'm going to put my best defender on your best offensive player.
33 seconds left here. And it's Rivers. Picked off by Pepper for the second time today. Rivers, he threw 4 touchdowns. The problem is he had 3 interceptions. He now has 14. It leads the NFL. So the Chargers, they're 4-4. Meanwhile, the Pack is 8-0. I'm not worried about 19-0, though.
In San Diego, where the Oakland Raiders shocked the home team by the final score of 24-17. Let's show you how it all started. The NFL and its official military appreciation sponsor, USAA, took a moment during the national anthem tonight to honor the men and women who serve in the military as part of the league-wide Salute to Service campaign. Happy Veterans Weekend to everybody. Carson Palmer, Phillip Rivers going at it. Both teams 4-4. Both teams coming in on a losing streak. Ryan Matthews early on in this game with a 4-yard run, but Marcus McNeil does not come up healthy.
Yeah, anytime you lose your left tackle, your bodyguard in a game of this magnitude, that's a serious injury.
And that paid dividends throughout the rest of the night.
And it was a crushing blow, obviously, to start off this game. 3-0, the Chargers were up, and Carson Palmer making his presence felt right there, finding Jacoby Ford for 41 yards. Ford was injured on the play himself and did not return. It led to a Michael Bush touchdown. 2-yard score. Bush had quite the night here in San Diego. 7-3 Raiders. Second quarter, Palmer going for Denarius Moore. Michael Irvin, what a night for this rookie.
And what a grab it was, Rich. He caught the back end of the ball, and the Oakland receivers were able to run by Quentin Jammer and the cornerbacks all day.
That led to a Seabass field goal to give the Raiders a touchdown lead, 10-3. 2 possessions later, Palmer going for Denarius Moore again. This time, Marshall Faulk for the touchdown.
What a nice play by Carson Palmer, going through his progression, found Denarius Moore. They hooked up a lot tonight. I like that connection.
First half numbers for Palmer, 8 of 10, $169. Raiders up by 2 scores. Cameron Wembley was going crazy, Prime, all night long.
Oh my goodness, I mean, the big left tackle goes out, now he's being replaced, and the guy's just not ready to come in to play at that level. He was harassed all night in the pocket. Rivers sacked 6 times.
Brandon Dombrowski will be seeing Cameron Wembley in his sleep for days to come. Third quarter, Chargers getting the ball first. down 17-3. Gut check time for a team that was 4-1, in danger of falling to 4-5. And Vincent Brown, another rookie, making plays at the wide receiver position.
A very important drive for the Chargers to come out in the second half and knock this game up a little bit closer. And Vincent Brown from San Diego State makes a great play into double coverage.
Perfect time for a first career touchdown. It's a one-touchdown game, but here comes Michael Bush out of the backfield. Michael Bush had 3 catches for 85 yards, 55 of them on that big-time play with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That was a blown assignment by the linebacker right there.
2 plays later, it's Denarius Moore again. Touchdown, 24-10. Raiders back on top by 2 scores.
Beat Quick Jammer right off the jam. He was wide open, and Carson Palmer found him.
24-10. Carson on the plus side of the field again. This time he is hit as he throws. Ball's loose. Antoine Barnes causes the fumble. Hugh Jackson, even though we saw the replay that it was an empty hand, he challenged it, cost him a timeout. Chargers get the ball. What would happen with it? 4 plays later, Philip Rivers looking for his rookie wide receiver again, and he finds him. But all scoring plays are reviewed, as we all know. The booth buzzes down. And I guess they ruled that because Lito Shepherd was out of bounds and because the ball was in the breadbasket still moving while Shepherd was touching him, that means Brown is out of bounds and no score.
But let's mark this play, and you see how he went up for the football. I'll bring this back later on.
We will mark that play, Michael Irvin, duly noted. A couple plays later is when the Chargers scored. Jacob Hester makes it a 1-touchdown game again, fourth quarter. We go. 3rd and 2 from right around midfield. Michael Bush. Marshall Faulk, you said he was going to have a big game. You Nostradamus, you.
And this is what they needed from Michael Bush. Without Darren McFadden, Michael Bush and his offensive line took control of this game.
Buck 57 on the ground, setting up Palmer for Lewis Murphy, but he is hit as he throws. Paul Oliver with the pick. Chargers get the ball back in a 1-touchdown game. What would they do with it? Rivers looking for Vincent Brown. And Brown, I guess, ran the wrong route. Is that what happened? Because Phillip went right up to him and started pointing.
There's miscommunication here. Somebody thinks they're going out. Phillip thinks he's going in, and them near pick.
Chargers get the ball back on the plus side of the field, and here's the play you're talking about.
Absolutely, Rich.
What happened here?
Rich, Vincent Jackson just did not go up for this football. He has to understand you are the main receiver. Your quarterback needs your help. You have to make a play just like the rookie did.
And that's a gimme pick by Matt Giordano in the end zone. Michael Bush trying to wrap things up. He can't just get the first down on an 11-yard gain. The Raiders are forced to punt. Buck 4 left, no timeouts to go. Moving the chains, but can't get out of bounds. Vincent Brown, 12-yard gain. Next play, 42 seconds to go. Philip Rivers for Antonio Gates. He does get out of bounds and stops the clock. 2 plays later, 3rd and 5, needing to matriculate something here. Rivers to Vincent Brown, 22 yards, middle of the field, though. Chargers spike the ball, 14 seconds to go. Cue Cameron Wembley for a curtain call.
Oh, my God. Harassed all day. He got off the ball so quick, so aggressive, so physical. We were down at field level in that front 4 of the Oakland Raiders were bringing it.
Time for one last play, but time runs out for Philip Rivers. Tommy Kelly takes him down. The quarterback goes down, and he goes down hard on this night. Hugh Jackson snaps the 2-game losing streak. Carson Palmer is a winning quarterback for the first time for the Oakland Raiders. And Michael Bush, everybody, 242 yards from scrimmage, second most ever by a Raider. Art Powell back in 1962, for those scoring at home, had 5 more yards in scrimmage than Bush did tonight.
Jay Cutler and the Bears coming in winning a 4 straight. Meanwhile, Philip Rivers and the Chargers in the midst of a 4-game losing streak. Chargers down 10-3 here, 3rd and 11. Rivers deciding he's just going to put it up to Vincent Jackson all day. 39 yards down to the 8-yard line. And a few plays later, it's Rivers to Gates.
This is what we expect from those guys. Down the field throws to Vincent Jackson and Antonio Gates. Those are the go-to guys over the last few years.
Chargers tied up at 10. Johnny Knox took the kickoff 53 yards. How about Jay Cutler to Earl Bennett? Oh, no. Those shoes look a little orange there.
A little orange, When you give Jay Cutler time, he can stand and deliver.
7th play of the drive.
Look at that time. Look at the time.
back it up
Wow.
to Kellen Davis.
That was impressive because he was falling away a little bit. He needed to buy some time in the pocket. He did.
Bears on top 17-10 going into half. Third quarter now. And it's Rivers. Just putting it up to Jackson. 47 yards.
Oh, big hit.
Down to the Bears 30.
Those Bears are accustomed to playing cover 2. You get them in man-to-man, they're vulnerable.
3rd and 4,
Here's
Rivers.
the play. Here's what we've been waiting on Vincent Jackson to do right here. Make a play, run a slant route, make a touchdown.
Jackson, 7 catches, 165 yards. Jay Cutler in deep trouble, and he gets it off to Roy Williams.
Is that the same Roy Williams that
Roy played well.
Roy Williams, yeah.
that the same?
Converting a huge 3rd and 4, and now it's Cutler.
Shoot it
To Knox.
Great adjustment on the ball. That's the way you come back to the football and give your quarterback a chance to make a play.
42 yards, and that set up this. Cutler up and over for the QB sneak. So the Bears in charge is going back and forth, 24-17. Ryan Matthews here, he just can't seem to get on track, no matter what he does here.
Brian Urlacher, he does it time and time again. He strips the ball from the running back. Bears recover. Here's the strip from behind.
But watch the punch by Tillman.
Both, that's right, Tillman. And here we go. Ball's on the ground, and Bears get it.
And Lovie Smith, the Bears, they coach that. Punch that ball out.
That's what they do best.
Cutler.
Hey,
Knox.
Oh, what a play by Johnny Knox. What a play by Johnny Knox.
Just on the ball.
Wow.
You all right?
You all right, though? I think that thing worked.
Knox does a great job.
Primetime nominee.
He's down 4th quarter here. And here's the play, though. That can have a huge effect on the Bears' season. Knox falls down, so Kason with the pick.
Give Jason credit.
Donald Butler blocking Cutler there, and Cutler broke his thumb.
Not bad. No, I'm sorry.
And here's another look. Cutler trying to make the tackle.
Yeah, a lot of quarterbacks just run out of bounds and let him score.
That's right. He showed great toughness, great competitivism right there, and he went after that.
So Rivers looking for Jackson to make a pick, but he's picked off by Major Wright.
A little crowded in there.
The 16th interception of the
Raider right there.
season for Rivers to career high. Bears can ice it here. Adam Podlish looking for Craig Stelz. When he overthrows it, they go for the fake punt.
That's curious. Up by 11, you fake it, you get the ball right back.
It's wide open.
Oh, boy.
Rivers, though, is going to give it right back. His second pick of the day.
He was trying to throw that away. That's ridiculous. It's just not his year at this point of the season.
Mr. Tim Tebow. Just say Tebow. He's a one-namer.
We got a new song for him, too.
Phillip Rivers and the Chargers trying to avoid their 6th straight loss. Meanwhile, Tim Tebow comes into this game with a 4-1 record as a starter. Broncos down 10-0. How about that pass there, Decker?
Oh, I like that.
Oh!
He fakes the bubble screen and shoots it in the seam for the touchdown. I like that.
You don't really want to clap to
Broncos
this.
down 10-7 at the break. 4th quarter now, 13-10. Tim Tebow buys some time on a 3rd and 6.
He can buy some time now. First down, Tebow. Move the sticks.
Boom.
But J.D. Walton is called for holding, so it nullifies the game, moves the Broncos out of field goal range.
Look at Von Miller.
The rookie from Texas A&M gets to Phillip Rivers.
Put his name on the Rookie of the Year trophy right now.
Miller, 10.5 sacks this season. Tebow, with plenty of time, his offensive line did a great job today. Looking for Decker. And Decker has it.
Big play on 3rd and 11.
It doesn't matter what it looks like, as long as it gets there.
Way to go down and
Chargers
get that Decker.
challenged the call that it was a completed catch, but you can see he got both arms underneath. Decker had 3 catches for 65 yards. All right, 2 plays later, 3:28 left in Tebow. This was a great pass to Dante Rosario.
He shot it in there before the safety got across there. Perfect strike down the sideline.
Perfect strike, coach.
23 yards down to the 10.
Tebow in perfect
3rd and 8 now.
I like it.
And this time, Sean Phillips is going to wrap them up. All right, so it led to a Matt Prater field goal. Game tied at 13. We head to overtime. It's the Broncos' second possession here on the 3rd and 11. Tebow to Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh, man.
They called it a first time, but in overtime, everything is reviewed. So it ended up being a half-yard short of a first down. Broncos forced a punt. Ryan Matthews here on a 2nd and 2 with 5:25 left. Picks up 14 yards.
Showed up
That
range. Was a big tackle by Brian
And then North Turner got conservative. It was 1st and 10 at the 35. They ran the ball 3 straight times, and on a 3rd and 6, they ran it again. Vaughn Miller stops Tolbert for a 4-yard loss. So here comes Nick Novak trying from 53 yards away. And the field goal is blocked.
Whoa, wait a minute.
But John Fox called timeout before the kick.
Why do coaches do that?
I don't know. You should fake it once in a while.
Just fake the timeout?
Yeah, fake
So
it timeout.
Novak's going to get another shot from 53 yards away. 53 yards?
Yeah.
Gimme, though. Why run the ball 3 times in a row, Coach?
Well, he wanted to make some yards and make it a little bit closer, but one play bounced wide and lost 4 yards.
Fred, you want him to throw with Vaughn Miller out there?
Rivers is your quarterback. You got to get you
They're
gotta
running
get
the ball.
yards.
They're running the ball.
Tebow, 12 yards. Tebow was 9-18 for 143. And he had 67 yards on the ground. Willis McGahee right up the middle.
From the U right there, he ran hard to get over 100 yards.
That's a primetime nominee right there.
117 yards on the day. Elway,
He's pumped up. You want to come down now.
33 seconds.
You want to support Tebow now.
Can he make it? Tim Tebow. Tebow with
I've done all I can do.
Got it. 7 yards away. The Broncos, they've won 5 of 6 with Tim Tebow as their starter.
In Jacksonville, 1 week after Wayne Weaver decided to sell the team and fire the coach, and Mel Tucker now takes over on an interim basis for Jack Del Rio, facing North Turner and the Chargers. They have lost 6 straight, but they got it going early. Mike Tolbert, 13-yard touchdown. Oh, big man dance contest. Show me.
Work the hips. Work the hips.
It caps off an 11-play, 70-yard drive, and the Chargers take the lead 7-0. But Maurice Jones-Drew could also find the end zone in his celebration. Homage to the Rich Eisen podcast. 12 plays, 74 yards. It's a 10-7 game. Chargers get it back. What do? They don't get a first down.
Good defense. Mel Tucker, good defense right there. He's fired up, too.
Randy McMichael.
Look at him. Fist pump.
Short of the first down.
Fist pump.
Got to punt that ball. And then the Jaguars hit Maurice Jones-Drew on the little shovel pass. 58 yards. Check that, 48 yards. Down inside the 10-yard line. Eric Weddle tracked him down. Take me through this.
When you can't throw the ball downfield, a good play like this, get the defender upfield, get your running back, your best player on the team, give him the ball in space. Receivers are taking everybody downfield. You got nothing but green grass, man.
And look how deep Eric Weddle is standing back there on the 30-yard line.
Got Weddle on the island.
He did. Jones-Drew.
He made the tackle. He made a good play.
Eventually gets tracked down inside the 10, and it leads to a touchdown. That's Cecil Shorts there with the touchdown. Who? Cecil Shorts.
We got a game.
We do.
We got a game right here. It's close. I thought it was going to be a dogfight.
And this is despite the pass interference from Quentin Jammer. The rookie gets his touchdown. All right, but the Chargers have a drive left in them before the end of the half. Phillip Rivers to Antonio Gates for 23 yards, pushed out of bounds on the 22, and then 2 plays later, the rookie. We saw him on Thursday Night Football on NFL Network. Vincent Brown, 22-yard touchdown, and the Chargers take the lead 17-14. Phillip is smiling, but Norm is still not.
Not yet.
He's not yet.
Not yet. He's not safe.
The Jaguars have some time before the half, about a minute remaining for Gabbard, except he's going to get picked off. Eric Weddle with the INT, tipped by Antoine Cason, so the Chargers get another shot at it. What do?
Big play Jackson. That's their guy.
Vincent Jackson, 35-yard touchdown. He bobbled it, he caught it, it's a clean touchdown. It's a 24-14 game at the half. Opening drive, 3rd quarter for the Chargers.
Why not? Have another.
Why not? Because it was there. Malcolm Floyd, 52-yard touchdown. Jacksonville banged up in the secondary, and it showed. It's a 31-14 game. Ashton Yabuti needs a hug. Next drive for the Jaguars. Blaine Gabbert. He gets tricky. Guy Whimper is a tackle. Was Eric Weddle whimpering on this? What is Eric Weddle doing here?
Because he's trying to tackle a tackle and not a receiver.
Having a laugh. He is. 4th quarter now. The knockout punch, as if it had not already yet been declared over. Ryan Matthews, 31-yard touchdown. And the final score is 38-14. So finally, San Diego breaks the 6-game losing streak. Chargers over the Jaguars, 38-14.
They haven't gone away yet.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Am I invoking? I'm going to execute the lemon law. I'm just telling you right now. Go ahead. Start it off.
Phillip Rivers, Ryan Fitzpatrick, first quarter. Antonio Gates sighting in the end zone to boot. 9-yard score.
Once again, that Chargers team finding their stride late in the year. A little later than normal this season.
Ryan Fitzpatrick continues to struggle.
Into triple coverage. That's the back of the defender's throw.
Yeah.
Not the back shoulder throw, the back of the defender's
Back of the linebacker throw?
Yeah, back of the linebacker throw.
Eric Weddle returns at 26 yards, led to a 1-yard Mike Tolbert touchdown. It was 13-0. Ryan Matthews breaking free, 37 yards.
Ryan Matthews coming off a back-to-back 100-yard games.
Are you sure?
I am
He wants to
positive.
play now?
That is correct.
Wow.
Halftime score, 16-0 San Diego. 3rd and 7 now in the third quarter. Phillip Rivers.
Bill!
Back to his old days.
that was the first month of the season play,
Yes,
wasn't it?
it was.
Brian
Well,
Scott
a few weeks
recovers to
ago.
make it 16-10. It can happen. It can happen.
Are you saying
Worst
that from
day
experience?
Yes.
Worst day ever.
I want to see that video.
Ensuing Chargers possession. Eric Weddle takes the direct snap. Runs left, 10 yards, first down.
Don't tell me that that's a San Diego Chargers special teams play.
How about that? Call it, Norv. Call it.
Phillip Rivers now. Antonio Gates, his second time on this afternoon. 2-yard score. Chargers leading 23-10.
And Gates is clearly moving a lot better over the last few weeks.
You want another pick?
Oh, give me another pick.
There it is. Steve Gregory, not just a pick, but a pick six. 26-yard return. The Chargers lead 30-10.
Wow. I mean, just bad. I mean, just.
San Diego wins 37-10.
Go ahead, Tom. 13 for 34, 176 yards. Both of you guys, you sold me this guy.
He had found he was much better the last 2 weeks.
I started believing, and this is, wow.
This Chargers football team that we've been seeing the last few weeks, for the middle of the season there, they were non-existent. Phillip Rivers, the last 3 games, hasn't thrown a pick.
Balling late. No, sugar.
Ray Lewis back after missing 4 games with a toe injury. And after a Billy Cundiff miss here, it is Mike Tolbert on a 3rd and goal for the touchdown.
Early did you see a touchdown right up the middle.
And Ray Lewis is blocked pretty well.
Now, he take on that thing with that right shoulder. It just has to be somebody else filling.
Yeah.
Tolbert a little loose with them hips, too, by the way.
Ravens try to come back here, and Joe Flacco scrambles to his right. He's going to hold on to it on a 3rd and 10 and pick up 12 yards to keep the drive alive. Ravens playing for, top seed in the AFC. A lot on the line, the AFC North. Second quarter here, it's a Flacco on the same drive. Great grab by Ed Dixon.
Man, did he go up and get that football right there? That's what you call protecting your quarterback. He didn't throw you open. You were not wide open, but you made the play.
Ensuing Chargers possession here, it's Rivers to Vincent Jackson, who just misses it.
A couple balls like this got away from Phillip Rivers, and you can see the look from Vincent Jackson like, man, I've been ridiculed all season. You got to hit me when I get open like that.
Well, this time, the two connect.
Double move.
Jackson 58 yards before he's pushed down at the Ravens 20-yard line. And you mentioned it, Prime, and watch what happens to Ray Lewis here. Taken to the ground here by a former Raven, Jared Gaither.
That was a little brotherly love.
That was, that's what y'all do to a legend.
Second and goal is Ryan Matthews running right for the touchdown. Chargers on top 17-7. Chargers have a lot to play for. AFC West still wide open. Third quarter on a 3rd and 8. Malcolm Floyd back in the mix for the second straight week, 16 yards.
They do this every year, man. They start looking like a team that cannot be beaten around this time.
Rivers picking on Jimmy Smith to Floyd for the touchdown.
Picked on, harassed, murdered all night out there in that corner. He had a tough night.
Chargers scored on their first 4 possessions. Ravens now on their ensuing possession on a 3rd and 14, and Flacco is pressured and going to be dropped by Antoine Barnes.
Got to do something. Get rid of the ball.
But Barnes celebrating a penalty on the play.
It's a loose hip team over here.
He's called for the face mask and the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And so it results in a first down for the Ravens. Later in the drive, Flacco to Lee Evans, picked off by Takeo Spikes.
That's right there near the red zone, too. You never like to see that. You're going down to get some points. But look at the big fella ramble and rumble after that.
Great return.
The Ravens had only given up 6 rushing touchdowns all season long. They gave up 3 tonight, and that's why Ray Lewis was on fire. Rivers to Floyd. Jimmy Smith beaten again.
Jimmy Smith was on fire.
Down to the 3.
Not Ray Lewis. Jimmy Smith was on fire.
Young fellas, you have days like that. Now, this right here, man. See Ryan Matthews go over the top like that? That's the effort I haven't seen out of him or that team in a while, man. Now, that was a play. I haven't seen that play in a long time.
How about this? Chargers first team to ever score on their first 5 possessions versus the Ravens in the Ravens' history. Flacco looking for Ray Rice, intercepted by Sean Phillips. It was that kind of day.
Holy Bobby Ross bat, man. It's the Lions and the Chargers, with the Lions having a chance to gain the playoffs for the first time since Bobby Ross was their coach in the 99 season. And Phillip Rivers trying to save Norv Turner's job with a run to the playoffs. And Dominic Raiola and Antoine Barnes getting into it in the top.
How you going to let somebody grab you in the top?
Oh, first quarter.
Come on.
First snap of the game from scrimmage. Stafford up top to Calvin Johnson, 46 yards.
He's double teamed. Just throw it to him anyway. That guy goes up and makes plays.
You got safeties and corners that don't know how to judge the football.
7 plays later, Stafford to Pettigrew score. Touchdown, 7-0 Honolulu Blue.
Nice arm by Stafford, zipping that ball right in there.
Second quarter, Lions up 10-0 at midfield. 7th play of this drive, Stafford to Tony Scheffler. Wide open.
Coach, when he really stands in there, comes forward, because a lot of time he throws off his back foot. His arm is so strong.
3 plays later, 3rd and 19, Stafford to Nate Burleson. Every down and distance is convertible on this drive.
3rd and 19.
Where's Stafford from?
He's from Georgia. And he's from Highland Park High School in Dallas, Texas.
He's on the Metroplex.
Next play, Stafford to Kevin Smith, 3-yard touchdown, 17-0. Lions.
He's from the rich part of Dallas.
He looks very
Next
good.
possession, Phillip Rivers is getting hydrated as Stafford finds Calvin Johnson for the score, 24.
How can you leave Calvin Johnson
too easy?
Well, Norv needs a win to stay alive in the playoffs here, and it's 24-0.
All right, let's go Chargers.
Let's see what
happens.
happens. Rivers, 3rd and 7. Tolbert looking for him. Rivers getting testy. And Dominican Sue lighting the fire a little bit. Look at that. All right, Hawkins not going to allow that. He's got some guns. He's got triceps.
I love Phillip Rivers. He's the dog.
They're getting chippy in Detroit.
Dominican Sue walked away now.
He started it.
Phillip Rivers to Malcolm Floyd gets the Chargers on the board. Maybe this game is just a microcosm of the Chargers season. Dig a big hole, come on out, everything's hunky-dory.
You don't dig a canyon.
Microcosm this. Stafford to Johnson, who had 102 yards and a touchdown. 7 plays later, Kevin Smith running the ball very well.
But he's giving Detroit something they really need.
6-yard touchdown, and what they needed right there, and they got that. Fourth quarter, 31-10 Rivers, 4th and 5. Gates picks it up, the Michigan State guy, right?
That's a man right there.
Well, he's from Michigan. You bet. He's a hometown kid right there.
Right, obviously. Yep. He's from Kent. Went to Kent. 587th.
Oh, that's a great athletic play, like Michael said earlier.
Cliff Averill clinches it with an easy pick 6, and that's just a sort of if you will, a microcosm of Phillip Rivers' season. Matthew Stafford is going to be a playoff quarterback for the first time. Jim Schwartz getting the Gatorade douse as he is taking the Lions back to the playoffs.
The AFC West, Hugh Jackson and the Raiders had a chance to win the AFC West. They needed to win it. Had the Broncos lose to the Chiefs. Meanwhile, Norv Turner on the hot seat. Second quarter, game tied at 7. Phillip Rivers looking for Malcolm Floyd. It is incomplete. Stanford route, they'll call for pass interference. Ties the NFL record for 158 penalties. Rod Woodson wants to have a little conversation with Stanford route.
Get in it, Rod.
Tell him take off that 26 is what Rod Woodson is telling him.
A lot of penalties.
Mike Tolbert touchdown.
For 1 or 2 reasons.
Richard Goodman.
This return. This is good, man.
Young boy can run, man.
It's great, man, actually. 105 yards.
Start getting tight right there, but we're running.
Chargers on top, 21-10. Goodman with the fade right there. And then here, just before the half ends for the Raiders, 11 seconds to play on a 3rd and 1. Curious call here. Carson Palmer completes the pass to Lewis Murphy, but they're not. Can't get out of bounds. And they're not going to be able to spike it and stop
the field goal team. Get off the field.
And so they can't spike it before the time expires.
This is a not prepared team.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Carson's looking at Hugh. Carson's been in the league long enough to know that situation right there.
24-13. This is in the 3rd quarter. Rock Cartwright is called for holding on the return. 159 penalties on the season. Breaks the 98 Chiefs record of 158.
That's a lot.
Records are made to be broken.
Palmer, though, going deep to Denarius Moore.
Oh, you know why they're going? This was very successful on our Thursday night game, this combination right there.
That's when both these two teams met. The Raiders won that game.
Went at the same corner.
78 yards there. Sebastian Janikowski had a field goal. Rivers, though, had a great day. Vincent Jackson twirling, 13 yards. Chargers up 31-16. First catch of the game for Jackson.
Say that, man. And the difference in this whole football team right now, the San Diego Chargers, is Philip Rivers.
31-19. Palmer to Darius Haywood-Bay. He's got a burst, too.
This is their speed guy now.
Had a few drops today, man, but that's a big-time play right there because that wasn't an interception that he went and took and made a positive
39
play.
yards at 9 catches for $130. Kevin Boss for the touchdown. Boss shaking up on the play, but it's 31-26. And so on the ensuing kickoff, Janikowski's going to pooch it here. Goodman picks it up.
A live ball.
Goes back.
Where are you going? He gets out of the end zone, though, Fran.
I mean, barely.
Barely.
The great call.
Safety.
Look at his elbow here. Raiders thought they had a safety. The officials get together. Look at his elbow. I mean,
get out of there.
We do have some of the best officials.
Now the Chargers have to put a drive together.
I said, how did they see that? They're incredible, man. The officials are incredible.
You got 100 cameras out there.
It's a 1st and 20, deep in their own end zone pin, and the Raiders can't make a play. Tolbert scampers for a big game.
The big loose hips.
You talk about a 4-minute drill. They're chewing up clock, making first downs. Going to finish this game from the 1-yard line.
Got him.
But I'm going to tell you something, Coach. This has to be, if I'm the San Diego Chargers, I would be pulling my hair out of my head. Well, you don't have a hair.
You already bald. You're San Diego Chargers.
You'd be going crazy right now. They're the best team in the West right now.
For the touchdown, and then Palmer is picked off here by Antoine Cason. Chargers winning 38-26. Hugh Jackson, their team had an opportunity, didn't capitalize on it.